That goodness is very important. It was like in 2007 when in Bristol, England, a cricket match was being played between India and England. England were batting. Ian Bell was at the crease, one of the star batsmen. And just the ball before the tea break, he hit it on the onside towards square leg, and the ball was rolling towards the square leg boundary. The batsman ran 2 complete runs. By the end of the second run, Ian Bell felt that the ball has crossed the boundary and it would just be crossing. Ekdam edge pe tha. So they saw it like it was a 4. And both the batsmen started walking towards the pavilion. It was a tea break. And unfortunately for them, the ball did not cross the boundary, and one of the Indian fielders collected it and threw it on MS Dhoni, the wicketkeeper. And Dhoni ran out them. And they made an appeal, and umpire raised his finger, and Ian Bell was declared run out. And the entire stadium erupted. What is this? It's already a tea break. Both the batsmen are walking towards the pavilion. Half of your fielders have turned around towards the pavilion from the pitch, and you are making run out a person, that to our star batsman Ian Bell. What is this nonsense? And people started throwing bottles, this and that. Technically, Indian team was right. Technically, the umpire's decision was right. Logically, nobody can challenge this decision. According to the cricket book rules, it was 100% perfect. In the dressing room, a couple of English administrators approached a senior player of India, and he said, no, I can't change the decision. Out means out. Sachin Tendulkar came to know about this. He stepped out of his dressing room and said, what is the issue? And he was explained that this is the issue. Sachin said, we do play cricket according to the norms, according to the words of the cricket book. But there are moments where we must go beyond words, beyond norms, beyond books, to show that we play the game in the spirit of the game. Let's call Ian Bell back. And on Sachin's insistence, Sachin being such a character, being such an experienced person and such a respected person in the team, rest all 10 players accepted this. And when Ian Bell walked out with his bat after the tea break, the entire British crowd packed in the stadium, they again stood up with standing ovations. They came to know during the tea break that it is not something going according to the books. Somebody has shown a big heart and playing in the spirit of the game. Later when this incident came out, all had very high regards and respect for Sachin. So see, to bring the goodness out of yourself, sometimes go beyond the words, go beyond the norms and rules. सब कुछ इस पृथ्वी पे कायदा अनुसार नहीं चलता. We are emotional existences. Are you getting what I'm talking? We are emotional existences. We are first emotional and spiritual existences. जैसे वॉरेन बफेट ने बहुत अच्छी बात की है. One of the richest and rather the most richest investor upon this earth. He says that forget that we are human beings on a short spiritual journey. No, actually we are spiritual existences on a very short human journey of 70 years upon this planet. This belief brings out the goodness from you. This belief brings out the goodness in you. And that goodness helps. That goodness creates. That goodness lifts you up. That goodness has the power for you to be accepted in the hearts of people. सचिन तेंदुलकर चेन्नई में एक रेस्टोरेंट में बैठे थे. वेटर सर्व कर रहा था. 2-3 सर्विस के बाद वेटर ने बड़ी हिम्मत जता के सचिन जी को कान में कुछ कहा. और क्या कहा? Sir, I have a small suggestion for your game. Sachin, such a gentle person, such a wonderful character. He said, please go on. And the waiter was like, sir, really? He said, yes. And the waiter said, sir, the arm elbow that you wear is a bit half an inch or a quarter of an inch oversized, which I feel seeing you. So the pull shots that you play doesn't give you the freedom to go for a full bat swing. So you hook the ball towards a square leg, a bit towards fine leg, but not perfectly towards the deep fine leg. Sachin dekhte reh gaye unke samne. And he said, yeah, you are right. Let me check it tomorrow morning at the nets. And he, with his full batting gear, went to the nets the next morning and asked the practice bowlers to bowl him a few short pitch deliveries so that he could try to swing his bat and play a shot on the onside, a pull shot. Then he found that he is finding a bit of a trouble for a full swing of the bat because of this arm elbow being probably quarter of an inch oversized. And Sachin changed, the master of the game, the god of cricket, the greatest batsman to walk this planet, 100 international tons, he changed his batting gear on a suggestion of a waiter. That makes him a person to lead. See, लीडर ये नहीं होते हैं कि उनके पास स्टाफ 1000 का होता है, ये नहीं होते हैं कि 500 करोड़ की कंपनी चलाते हैं. लीडर्स वही होते हैं जिनके जीवन के प्रसंग से आप प्रेरित होते हो. He may be a simple man sitting in a small hut. He may be a simple person walking on the road. Thoughts, emotions, feelings, attitudes, expressions. He can give a better version of it to the world and inspire the world. That is a leader. Bosses, they lead huge administrations. Leaders, they lead huge masses towards betterment of humanity. इतनी तो इंस्पिरेशन आई नहीं कि कभी प्यून आपको कुछ कहे तो प्रेम से सुनना पड़ेगा. आज इतना तो पता चला ना. मैंने मर्सिडीज की आपको बात की, सचिन जी की आपको बात की, तो इतना तो लेके आप जाओगे ना कि कोई छोटा आदमी कभी आपको कोई सजेशन के लिए आएगा तो ये मत बोलना कि मैं एमबीए हूं और यू आर टू सेकंड स्टैंडर्ड पास. प्रेम से उसको सुनना. जिसको स्टीफन कोवी, द मोस्ट डेकोरेटेड मैनेजमेंट गुरु अपॉन दिस अर्थ, ही सेज एम्फेटिक लिसनिंग. The biggest quality of a leader is listening. And emphatic listening means don't just listen to answer, which normally is the practice we do. When somebody is talking, we start our minds what to reply, what to argue, how to break his dialogue. Isn't it? Emphatic listening is listen not just to answer, listen to understand the person.